What's up, everybody? Y'all know who it is. It's the King of the Ring. Back to the real logo. I never left. The team had to circle back to me. That's what's up. Be More Brown. First in the box again. Oh, this is old school for real. DJ Akademiks is a good nigga. That's funny. Super Saiyan Sosa. Yeah, I'll give you guys time to get in the box. And for those who are watching this later on, this is a live chat. So there's words here that I am reading off of the screen. Nah, you people don't know what hate is. Oh, Trailblazer 87. MF Doom is trash. What do you say MF Doom is trash? Did you listen to the video? Thank you, Boss Hog Outlaw. Who's hating on DJ Akademiks? You guys are just really stupid. Oh, you think I was wrong about Charlemagne? Now, I did, for those who are not in the know, let me bring y'all up to speed, okay? Let me bring y'all up to speed right now. Last night, I did a video talking about DJ Akademiks and the Charlemagne situation, right? Because you guys asked me about it and was like, man, what's going on with this little thing? Because Charlemagne put out this video, right? That's what you asked me. Charlemagne, man, he was hating on DJ Akademiks and Joe Budden show. Now, what did he say on his video? Wasn't he like, and DJ Akademiks, yeah, he's there. He was throwing a lot of shade, wasn't he? He was hating. So while he was hating, DJ Akademiks, then he asked him to come be on his podcast show. No, it wasn't like that. He did it. This is all strategy. That's why I'm finna let you know exactly what happened here. Because I just heard the show with them on the show. And I laughed because I don't even think Akademiks even knew what was going on while he was even there the whole time. DJ Akademiks is just like, look, man, I'm here, doing a solid for a homeboy, who he's been real with me from day one. There's no motives with Akademiks. He's not the kind of guy that sits out and plots to get somebody or something like that. This is not his thing. This is a Charlemagne thing. What he did was invite him on the show to try to instigate Akademiks and Rory having a little beef so he can have something to talk about on the show. At the same time, throwing a wedge in between Joe Budden and DJ Akademiks and sunning him at the same time. Trying to show his superiority, like, the Breakfast Club is this. You guys are like that. And people didn't catch it. A college-educated man. I could show you a college-educated man. It don't mean anything. If you go to class and take your test, You pass, you get the credits, and you graduate. College educated man don't mean anything. Just means you got a certificate. That's all. Listen, do you think Charlemagne had anything to do with the Complex deal with DJ Academic? No. I told you what what Charlemagne wanted to do. He didn't have anything go through him. He's kind of salty that Complex didn't come through him and that no avenue came through him. They went straight to DJ Academic. So he has to shoot that down to downplay the show of what it is, because he felt they should have came to Charlemagne the God. Now, if Complex came to Charlemagne the God about a show and brought in a stack of money, this wouldn't be happening. And then Charlemagne, I hope you're watching this. I know you watched my video last night, and thank you for stealing from me again. I appreciate it. But thanks for confirming that I'm right. You doubt me? You're right, I called it on my last video. But let's say those who doubt me that Charlemagne was listening to my video, right? Okay. Here's my video from last night. Listen to what I said. Here we go. Y'all ready? Listen. Get your listening caps on. Listening to this, I hope he is. DJ Academic, you are not from their world, okay? They don't respect you. Nobody does. That's from that era. You know why? Because you come from the internet. They're not going to respect anybody that didn't come up in the game of hip-hop and rap. You didn't hold a mic. You weren't on stage. You don't know what it's like. And now you got Charlemagne, who comes from radio background. They had to go out and be on the air, so they're always going to be like, the internet guy doesn't know anything. All he did was sit at home. He didn't have to take no scrutiny. So they're always going to have that against you. But if you come in kissing their butt, they're never going to respect you. Now, that's what I said last night. Now, this morning, here's Charlemagne.
That's never been in my list.
I don't think they respect you. I've talked to guys like B. Dot from Rap Radar and Epic Records, and I don't think they respect you. They don't feel like you're an authority on the culture. They're like, what have you done to be able to have an opinion? Which is stupid.
Respect is earned, dog. Don't worry about that shit right now. I mean, truth be told, I don't give a fuck about what they...
That's the attitude.
Listen.
You see? I mean... I understand, Charlemagne. You get stuck in the mud on topics, and then you come and steal from me. You done it 1,000 times on your show. I understand. You get stuck in the mud, so you want to go to Karceno for Life channel and see what's next on Karceno for Life before you go out there and write your little blog, and then you go on your show, and then you spit it. Nobody. Their podcast was done this morning. You see, I know I prove it all the time, but people don't pay attention because people like stupid. People like to live in a lie. They don't like the truth. You could tell somebody the truth and they still want to live in the lie. It's like the dude in the Matrix. He was like, look, if I'd have known this was the life I was going to live, taking that pill with Nino, I'd rather be living the lie, eating steak with a model chick. I want to go back in the Matrix. DJ Akademiks is tough as a pillow. The thing is he doesn't have to be tough as a pillow. Does not have to be tough as a pillow. No, he's shading. He's shading. When DJ Akademiks in his face, did he ever cover the fact that he was like, DJ Akademiks, yeah, and he's there? You know? What'd he do? No. I was speaking more about Joe. Come on. Really? I know. He ate crow. His thing was just to get him on the show. He created this little buzz. So he can get on the show so that he could try to pivot and make some noise. I mean, it worked. It's great marketing because you got me listening to it, and I don't listen to that crap. That's all he knows. He can't. I don't want his spot. I'm not finna go orange. I'm already was lighter than him, but I ain't finna go orange. And you see me out here looking like I got waxed eyebrows and what's not. No. Oh, you welcome, Lizzie Chapman. I told you, somebody was asking me for that video for a long time about MF Doom. And then I told him I was coming with MF Doom versus MF Grimm. So, to give them even more. I know, that's what I'm saying. And his wife and they makeup kits, they probably going back and forth, fighting, arguing over, Charlemagne, what? That's my blush. Buy your own blush. Dang. You got all my Mac makeup in your. Well, you got the good stuff. That other stuff be breaking me out. So. Oh yeah, the MF Doom and Grimm video is uploaded. When you say MJ, I don't know which one. Yeah, you know Charlemagne think orange is the new black. And it's not. Orange is orange. It's not the new black. Charlemagne is industry now. He's on the other side. He's sipping the champagne. He's sitting there with... He's not an A-list celebrity. He's a B-list celebrity. He made it to the B-list. So now he's like, yes. You won't see him sitting next to a Tom Cruise. You won't see him sitting next to a, all the A-listers. Brad Pitts. The A-list crowd. You won't see him with Denzel Washington. You won't see him in that crowd. You'll see him with B-listers like former strippers of reality shows. You know, like those people. He might be there at a Kanye West party or something like that. You won't probably see Charlemagne with Jay-Z and Beyonce. Let's put it that way. It's called the industry, baby. No, he's up to B-list. I'll give him that. He's worked his way to the B-list. And to work your way up to that platform, you have to do a lot of cosmetic surgeries. Have a nutritionist. To be able to make that ascension to the A-list. See, here's my problem with it all. Charlemagne, who y'all call the God, left his people behind. He made a killing, made a living off being the controversial man. But now, he's like the more conservative man. He's like the more conservative man. He's like the more conservative man. He's like. He interviewed Jay, what, like 5 years ago? Is that what we gonna talk about? He bit from Star. Buddy, I was offered a lot of things to put me in a very far position. If I wanted stardom, I could have had it. Believe me. I don't want stardom. Stardom comes with a foot in your butt. Then they start telling you what you can say and what you can't say and who can you say it to. Then you go from there, and then it turns into, well, we want to control your input. Nobody noticed that I said everyday struggle has gotten better. When it first came out, I said, well, it's not really fair for me to judge the show in its first week, but the show isn't that good. It has to improve. This is what they need to do to improve the show. I did that. They used those methods to improve the show. So someone was listening to the video. They heard the constructive criticism, but the fans all think, oh, you just a DJ Academic hater. You want to be DJ Academic. What in the world about me tells you I want to be him? What? That don't even make sense. He's richer than me? Okay, what's the difference from a guy who has 1 million and the other guy got 2 million? I mean, duh. Who cares? You think I go through life like, man, he's richer than me, man. This some bull. You think the man with 5 million complaining about the guy who got 7? It doesn't work that way. That's broke people mentality. Broke people think like that. Have you ever noticed that somebody who's broke, they always complain about somebody who has something lesser than them. That's broke mentality. People, you'll be like, why are you concerned with somebody who don't have any money? Like when we went to the submarine place. We went to the submarine place to get some food. And the dude was like, man, this dude's staring you down. He's staring you down. Man, look at him, man. Look how he looking at you, dude. Getting in. My boy, he just always, what's up? I'm like, dawg, don't do that. You entertaining this fool. He wants somebody to look at his car. He got a car with rims. He just trying to stare and look hard at his sunglasses. I'm like, I'm getting in a Mercedes 350. You think I'm caring about this Chevette with rims? With 24s? I mean, really? Your videos only get 1,000 views. Okay, view counter. Ask me, do you think I care about views? I care about the people that watch it, liking it, and saying thank you for the video. That's about it. I'm not fooling myself. I'm a realist. You guys got to learn how to be that. You got to learn how to be real. I know it's a very difficult process for you. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. See, realists and people that live in the real world ain't focused about somebody else who they think hate on this person. They're too busy doing what they do. They stay in their lane. Just like old Brown Tooth was talking about. Stay in your lane. Big baller. Uh-oh, big baller's on. Uh-oh, big baller's on. Stay in your lane. But I had to address Charlemagne because he steals from me and don't give me my credit. Like, does anybody who in the right mind would steal from Charlemagne? It's like, it's redundant. This guy is probably, that's the thing. It's like, dude, we know how you got there. We understand your material is very thin. And you have no creativity in your bone whatsoever. But I can tell because I'm the person that made it. So I know if you're stealing from me or not. And you've done it quite a few times. There's a lot of people more successful than people that steal from other people. Yeah. What you think successful people, how you think they're successful? Some of it is talent and the rest of it is stealing. But see, people come, because everybody talks about the same thing, really. If so-and-so get arrested, people come here really just to hear what I got to say about it. That's it. Ain't nothing more to it than that. That's why people tune in, really. And then sometimes I hit them with information that no one in the world has even known about. And then they call me a liar, fake, you made it up. Then 6-7 months down the road, it gets proven true. Everybody quiet as a church mouse then. Everybody quiet as a church mouse. But then they'll come back again and tell me I'm a liar all over again. Oh, you're a liar, you're a liar, you're a liar, you're a liar. I'm like, wow. Thanks, Andre Woodward. So on this video, I tagged DJ Akademiks and I tagged Charlemagne and said, come on in. You have a live chat. You have a live platform to speak to me. And I've always rooted for DJ Akademiks to make it. And what did some idiot tell me? You secretly don't want him to fail. Why would I want him to fail? I said, not even including myself. This could create a platform where companies like Complex or BET, they'll come get the person from YouTube to try to make a show or personality. This could mean one of y'all. Not just me. Because personally, I don't think I would have taken the show at all. I'm not the person that's saying, oh man, that's a 7-figure payday. I'm going to take that and go into the show and have a job and have a boss. And we got to come in here and do this show together. I'm not the type that's going to want to do that every day. I'm content. I don't want to go to the hip hop concert. I don't want to go backstage. I don't want to do all that stuff. I done been through that. I'm not 20. I have access to do all that stuff. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to be in a situation where people control your content. You know, I've seen how this works in business, and people are fake. And then especially if you're in California, no one ever tells the truth in California. They just lie to each other, and the other person know they're lying, but they know they can't say anything about it. So they just play along with it. Ah, ha, ha. Oh, so sweet. Oh. We're having a baby. We're going to have a party to have everyone over. Then we're going to light the box. And then if it's pink smoke or blue smoke, it says if it's a boy or girl. Yay! We just went to one of these last week. It's so much fun. Ah. No. Sorry. I ain't doing that. Sorry. I'm not having no pink smoke, blue smoke party for any more of that stuff. I'm done. Completely done. I mean, you talk to somebody who's been in Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills. You know, I'm black. You know, black, we say Beverly. We don't say Beverly. Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills. We don't say currency exchange. It's the currency exchange. That's how we pronounce it. Black slang. You wouldn't understand, baby. I did a Rick James story live before. Then I said I might as well stop and record it. I could do a Rick James story right now, like that. There's so many Rick James stories. I'm sorry, Jason. I'm so sorry, Jason. What do you want to talk about today, Jason? Akademiks is top 10 media. That's great. He has a large subscriber base. So that is great for him. He's more for the young. He's not like me. We talk about entirely different things. When I go do my truth behind hip hop videos, he hasn't done almost none of those type of videos because he cannot. These things are way in the back of the 90s. He don't know anything about that. You see, I hang out with people that played in the NFL, NBA, you know, real stuff. He never did any of these things. You know, went to clubs, he's never been in these situations. Dangerous situations. People shot, people stabbed. Never been in these situations. Not to say that he needs to be. I'm just saying. I never wanted to be there either. But it's different worlds. Nah, cut that off. I don't need it. I was going to cut the air on, but I don't really need it. I know I'm hot. That piston logo, boom! Burning through your skull. Oh, you thought tax situation was going to look better? No. When tax is going in, he's not getting out for a long time. He's got money, but he's going to be in for a minute. Oh, you know it. The greatest team ever assembled, baby. Bad boys. Never been a team like it. Oh, no, that happens all the time. People take credit for stuff that the city do. You notice I never do that. I don't talk about Chicago beefs. None of that stuff. I live here. You know, I ain't finna go out there and take credit for what little JoJo 3000 did to Momo 600. I ain't got no problem. That don't have nothing to do with me. We might be from the same city. That ain't got nothing to do with anything. So I'm like, look, that ain't got nothing to do with me. If he want to do, Akademiks want to do that and talk about Chicago beef because he don't live here, that's fine. But ain't not one Chicago artist talking about me, man. I heard you dissed me. Oh, no, you didn't. I don't know who is who. Sneak diss. Academic. There they go. The new piston logo. The new piston logo is the old piston logo. Just, they ain't got it all the way yet. But see, this the old piston logo. That trueness. They trying to come back because they coming back to Detroit. So they want to get back to that essence. Now, if they replace the whole team, we'll be okay. We'll be getting right back on track. Right now, I'll take the old players back on the court right now than what I'm seeing out there on the court. Well, that's what really got him on. That's how he got on here in the city. That's where I first heard about him. People from other places was telling me about him. They were like, yo, it's DJ Akademiks, man. Talk about Chirac, war in Chirac. Now, if he was in Chicago talking about the war in Chirac, like that, somebody would have approached him. It's still people that's not happy about what he did there. But now, since he's gotten more of a name doing other stuff, but the war in Chirac is what really got him big out here, you know. He's got like 4 or 5 channels, making good money. So, more respect to him. But that's the thing. You don't have to get respect from the hood guy. Like when Wale was like, man, if this was high school, boy, man, you be having a whole nother conversation. You know, like you the type of guy that was a fat dude walking down the hallways. I was the guy that was hanging out with the football team and the jocks. I'm like, do they realize that era's gone? The cool guy in the high school thing, yeah, that guy he's burnt out. He's played in the league, he's burnt out, he didn't go pro. All that fame ended in high school. The nerds are in. The nerds have been in. They run Hollywood. They run everything. They did all their homework. They got all A's. They got good jobs. And guess what? They're in control of everything. They're in control of television. They're in control of movies. They're in control of everything you see. Every TV show you see, you got a nerd with a hot chick. You watch The Big Bang Theory, all three of them people would never have women in real life. Not as hot as them chicks they got on the show. Every movie is about the nerd winning. The nerd's getting the hot chicks. The nerd is coming up. The nerd is doing this. It's all about nerd. A nerdy is making it. The jock, that stuff is played out now. That stuff lasts through high school and that's it. Outside of high school, people, all the cool guys, all the super jock guys are dressing like nerds. Look at Russell Westbrook. Look at all these guys, the backpacks. If you had your backpack with 2 straps on your arm, you were beat up immediately. If you didn't have 1 strap on your over the arm, you weren't considered cool. If you was a 2-strap guy, nerd, kick. You wore tight pants, they would pinch your pants to see if they was too tight. Somebody will you'll find somebody pinching your pants from the thighs. You be talking to somebody pinch your pants and they too tight. I tell you, 3 dudes come around, they just start singing a song. Skin tight. Skin tight. You could not get away with nothing back then. You were harassed for every single thing. You couldn't wear one thing that wasn't that was fake. If you got caught wearing something fake to school, oh my God, it's a line-orama. You couldn't wear no Pro Wings. I remember one time I had some Pumas. My dad bought me some Pumas and I only would wear them around the hood. And one day I made a mistake and wore them to school. Woo-wee! I wore them to school and I almost got away. I got all the way to the last period. I get to the last period. I'm like, man, I'm finna get through this day. I can't believe it. I made it with these Pumas. Black and white Pumas. Nobody caught it yet. And I'm like, this is cool. Uh-oh, this thing almost fell. I'm like, this is cool. I'm finna skate. Nah, bro. Dude was like, wait a minute. He just grabbed my pants leg, lifted up so he could make sure. He saw the logo to make sure it was the Pumas. Do some Pumas. Hey, y'all, everybody in the school. This dude got on some Pumas. I'm like, oh, God. People just start pouring out their classes. What's going on out here? Y'all said somebody got on some Pumas? Oh, who? Dude, he got on some Pumas. Oh, your mama bought them in the meat department. They made that out of sheepskin. Look at them toilet paper made shoes. Don't get them wet. They gonna split. Your whole foot gonna come out of them shoes, hoes. Dude got on some Pumas, dog. Tell me, this was when school was real. Students slept with teachers and nobody cared. This was when school was school, baby. Teacher be like, yeah, I'm finna take Miss Jarosky out on a date, man. She getting on my nerves. She jealous of my third period teacher. You know what I'm saying? And I told her I've been cut it off with the third period. You know, my division, homeroom, you know, I would, but she got to realize it's just going to look awkward, me and her together. I mean, it was those type of conversations going around. Students dating teachers, teachers dating teachers, fighting teachers. We had a live school, baby. All my teachers was ugly. Oh no, we had that, you know, all our teachers looked like our grandma. We had a lot of those, and then we had those that was like drop dead substitutes, you know, wasn't really there. She was an alternative teacher's aide. Oh, you had those. Teacher's aide fresh out of college walking in there. Everybody flirting with the teacher's aides. And other teachers hating them because they look good. Got the lesbian gym teachers. What's up? You know, they were they were hilarious. Yeah, those were the good old days. Now you go to high school and somebody say something about somebody. Oh my God. He laughed when I took my hat off. Yeah. We're going to hold a whole session, stop school. Well, we got to stop this. This abuse. We got all the parents up, a big meeting. This is abuse. She can't take her hat off because she's afraid someone's going to yell at her. And this is nothing but bullying. And it's cyberbullying. It's all bullying. And we're going to stop it. We're going to start something right now. No bullies allowed. No bullies allowed. No bullies allowed. No bullies allowed. It's crazy. You can't do anything now. I feel bad for the bullies. You can't be a bully now. They talking about throwing a bully in jail for teasing somebody. He got a 7-year-old in cuffs just yesterday. 7-year-old in cuffs. Like, that's some bull. I'm like, man, look at the 7-year-old. He locked up. I mean, you need bullies. Bullies make you who you are. Everybody had that bully they was trying to avoid. It was a fun game. Stay away from the bully. I mean, the bullies, they used to be organized in our day. They'd be like, look, put your change on the right-hand corner of the desk. I'm going to come with my hat. Slide it in. Then he always had the goon with him. His sidekick. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Put the money on the table. Where's my 30 cents? You've been short. You need bullies. Bullies is what push you to that level. Bullies get you over that hump. You need to get over the bullies so you can learn how to deal with stuff. See, I was always smart. I always outsmarted the bully. I always teamed up with him. And be like, look, you ever had somebody do your taxes? You're going to need me. You need somebody to promote you, bully. You're not getting the shine you wanted. See, this is what kept the bully from beating me. The bully be like, you need a publicist. You need somebody behind you who can help you with your taxes and be your publicist, bully. See, nobody knows you're a bully. They need to know you the bully. You know why you know what? They told me the other bully was better than you. What? I'll smash that dude. That's what I said. So you gotta let me, I'm speaking up for you and you trying to hit me? I'm down with you, bully. He's right. Yeah, you cool. You go tell them other fools I'm the only bully over here. That's what I said. Let me handle it. I got you. I go handle this bully, man. Look, man, that bully over there said he the only bully in town. Where you at? This is my section. Look, you bully freshmen and sophomores.
I got the juniors and seniors. I'm the real bully of the school. How you gonna be the real bully of the school? I done bullied juniors and seniors my freshman year. You ain't no bully. Where your bully certificate? Huh? Where your stripes? What you done took? I got starter coats. I got Charles Barkley shoes. I got Jordans. What you got, bully? I got all that my freshman year. You ain't nothing.
Trying to tell you. And in the middle, the person who ain't getting hit is me. So I always outsmarted the bully. I'll be like, walking off. I think Anaheim might win the NHL Cup. Too much skill. But that's how I felt with the whole situation with the bullies. I felt that's exactly what would happen in any of those scenarios. I would always outsmart the bully. Well, even if he rented the van, let's say he did rent the van. It's a bad look, but it don't mean he did anything. It just means that he rented the van. If that's the case, it's still going to take a lot to put him away for something like that when they can't link him up to nothing. And congratulations. Akademiks blowing up. Million subscribes. Fantastic. How much YouTube? There's no set price for YouTube. One person might have the same amount of views and don't get the same amount of money as you. That's proven. How much I get? Enough to eat some food and pay my bill. No, I do not watch all academic videos. I mean, if the dude that was with him snitched, that's hearsay. They still don't have the evidence to put him away. What other evidence they have? Everything else is, circumstantial. I mean, yeah, he would take a charge for renting a van. There's no evidence that he did anything. No prints, no weapons, no nothing so far. So all they got is enough to bring him in and charge him with, they'll find some way to try to conspiracy or whatever. We don't know yet. But if I was to do something like that, renting something in my name would never happen. Would have never happened. You was better off stealing a car than doing that. Stealing a car, switching the plates, and going to do something like that. Not that I'm encouraging people to do that, but when something like that is done, that's normally what they do. Well, Charlemagne and Choke. I mean, it is what it is. Choke is a real dude. Charlemagne's industry now. He can't do certain things that he used to do. He can't be real. He can't be 100 no more. Not as much as he would like to be because he's industry now. He brought Choke on the show because they didn't have any guests. They didn't have any guests for the show. It was a slow week in hip hop. So he was like, man, I'm going to try to get you on the show. They don't want you on the show. They really don't want you on the show, but I'm going to get you on the show. So it's either that or listen to, the orange guy, Charlemagne, talk about that book
Black privilege. Here's black privilege. I know, that was another guy. Doggy Diamonds. That was another guy who early on, like, he was just hating on me for no reason. People like, man, why is he hating on you, Carceno? I'm like, what? Why? You keep messing up his name, and I'm telling Choke, like, I'm bad with names. I would say Dougie Diamond, and I'll be like, yo, what's the problem here? And I'm like, man, yeah, you called him Dougie Diamonds, and you messing up his name and all this stuff. I'm like, dog, I looked at it and I saw Dougie. I did not know his name was Doggy Diamonds. I thought Dougie sounded a lot better than. I'm like, I actually helped him out. Dougie Diamond sounds a lot better than Doggy Diamonds. So it wasn't a diss. I do that with everything. I tell people all the time, I'm bad with names. So now that I'm like, okay, it's Doggy Diamond. I'm like, all right, cool. But then I'm like, I'm watching the video, and the video is weird because it's like he's concerned about how much I'm getting. And like, why are people watching me when he do all this stuff? Like, I'm doing all this to keep him, I'm doing all this for y'all, and I'm putting all this out here. And I didn't even know he was in charge of Forbes DVD, but I always shouted out Forbes DVD. I'm like, Forbes DVD, and then I guess Doggy Diamonds was in charge of it, and I ain't never have a problem with the guy. I'm like, why would this guy have a problem with me? That doesn't even make sense. So I did a video addressing it, and I'm like, dude, first off, let me help you out. Stop focusing on me. We don't need to have a beef. Like, don't even what I make don't have nothing to do with what you're doing. Focus on making your thing better, and everything will go fine. We have not had a problem since, not one. Nobody's come back to me saying he's hating on me on a video or nothing like that. So we've been all good. We've been all on it, and that's it. Does Everyday Struggle have longevity? Yes, but they have no. I don't think the network complex knew or had a structured plan on what the show was going to be. I don't hate Doggy Diamond, sir. I don't. But like I said, I never knew what he looked like. Because I used to watch the Forbes DVDs because he'd interview some people I like. Like, oh man, on my home, man, I remember them. Like, oh, he get the streets. I used to love Forbes DVD. I still think those were the rawest videos ever. So I'm like, man, Forbes DVD, shout them out all the time. But he never would put his face on the camera. And now he's trying to, putting his face more on the camera to be seen. That's his thing. I mean, that's what he want to do. That's cool. That works better for him. And, he cares about the quality of his videos, and way to go. I don't knock anything this man does professionally. So it's like, do your thing. We have no problems. I didn't see Doggy Diamond's videos. I rarely get a chance to watch a lot of people's stuff. Older than the sun, moons, and stars. LL can make a hit anytime he wants. He'll get with little somebody and make a hit. LL is talented. He can do whatever he wants. He's just that, why would he go into that realm unless he just want to put out a record, period? And that would be more of an adult type record than most of this young stuff that's out today. LL can make a joint with the Migos and make it hot.
I mean, Choke is a real dude. Choke is not industry. They're so afraid. That's like he said, why would y'all cut that? You know, that's not, I'm going to blame Charlemagne for that too, y'all. Don't blame Charlemagne for them editing the actual footage. Don't blame him for that, because that's not his doing. Charlemagne don't have nothing to do with the editing of the show. But he was right. Like, I did my interview before Doughboy Troy, all these other people. Why didn't y'all just put Choke's interview out? Y'all waited and then wanted to cut it up. Like, oh, we're going to put yours out. Because he was just there to fill up a time slot. That's all Choke was there to do. So they didn't even release his on the internet yet. So once he started releasing stuff, that's when, you know, iHeartRadio got upset. And then, you know, Choke kind of broke the news talking about the boss and Charlemagne and all that stuff. The guy who owns iHeartRadio. I mean, if you look at the guy, he's married, but nothing about that guy says I'm straight. So by him saying that guy sent him that statement was crazy. I commented in the comment section about Choke No Joke. So I watched that interview exactly. If I see Choke, I'm going to go in there and show Choke respect. Choke was in the grind, man. This dude was doing VHS tapes. You know, like VHS camcorders. I mean, this dude was doing it back in the day, man. So he was always a real dude back in the day. So Choke, from all the videographers and all those people who was all in there recording and trying to get footage. See, back then I had a dictaphone. What that is just what people use their phones now to record. Dictaphone was like a little tape recorder that had the little mini tapes. You hit it and it records the buttons. Record the interviews like journalists use it back in the day. So that's an old 80s tool. I mean, I put it out there. I made a video saying, is Angela Yee a thought? She's really not a thought. But she's got thought-isms. She's a fan. Like, she's such a groupie and a fan of these rappers. And being in that light. And being able to be around them. Like, she's really caught into that. That if you're dating her, you would be thrown off by that. She has great legs. But when you get up close, if you get up close to Angela Yee and you get to see her, come back and tell me what you think. She wears a lot of makeup. I think she would look a lot better if she took the makeup off. Of course I can rap. Any black guy in a hat could rap. I mean, of course I could sing. Any black guy with a hat could sing. Unless you Meek Mill. I'm sorry. No, Angela Yee. Seeing Angela Yee in the club, you know what it is? This is what she's doing. The whole time she's in the club. And let's say let's say this is for her party, that's for her. She's the main interest of this club. Like, she's the one on the marquee. You know what she's doing the whole time in the club? She's doing this. She's not even there. She's not even there anymore. She doesn't notice anybody else that's there. She's in her own little group of friends, and all that they doing is taking selfies all day. She has great legs. And she showcases those legs too. She has great legs. But she tries to be that down chick too much. That comes off as fakish. But it's just groupieism. She's really a groupie. Like, she wants to fit in. They be like, yo, be careful, ma. This is weed with hash. Oh, I can handle weed with hash. I told you, baby, it's that chocolate. See, she's the type that wants to fit in. She'll do anything. MC Lyte just a little too tomboyish to me, but she was always considered sexy back then in the 80s. She just had the b-boy style with it that was too, rugged. Sometimes she likes chicks, sometimes she likes dudes. You remember the Nice and Smooth song? Sometimes I rhyme fast, sometimes I rhyme quick. Slow and quick or whatever. With that. I had took that, wrote a whole different song to it about lesbians. And this was years ago, before it was popular. Sometimes she like Uzi, sometimes she likes ick. Sometimes she like Uzi, sometimes she like ick. Quote unquote from the West Side chick that I met upstate long time ago. Wrote this rhyme to perfection. About, what was it? What year is this? 17? So this is 1997. This wasn't even that popular in 97. Oh, if Young and May had a crush on me. Yo, I got a crush on you, Karceno. Why you over here next to me? Give me your number so you can be texting me. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Man, my buddy like Young and May. He thinks she could be tight, man. If she took all that off and probably put a dress on, I bet you. She probably got ass, though. I ain't checked. Guys will find a way, won't they? Guys will find a way. And then they be like, man, Young Tomato, but she be pulling some dimes. I'm like, she's a rapper with money. She wasn't pulling them dimes when she was out there making mixtapes when nobody checking for her. A lot of people are upset about Drizzy not getting nominated. I mean, not Drizzy, but Drizzy. And what's her name got screwed, you know? She the one odd woman out, and the fact that they screwed her over and put it Cardi B, and this caused a whole lot of confusion as to why she didn't get nominated. So I mean, and she's right. Like she said, this industry is funny. She's the only female to drop an album last year, went platinum, videos all hit millions, 3 tours with all dudes, no credit. I'ma charge it to the game though. And she's right. They nominate Cardi B. Well, Tretch, he finally addressed Whack 100 because everybody been trying to pull Whack into the whole mix of everything because he's just being extra disrespectful. I'm refusing to talk about Whack because I'm not finna give him the platform of what he want. He's somebody looking for that attention. And he's somebody that held nothing down in hip hop, period. He's done nothing for hip hop. He's just that's like responding to somebody on Twitter. That's why the industry was just like, that's Whack 100, just whatever. He's game up some type of appointed manager. That don't even help game what he's doing. So you mustn't listen to the last statement I just made. Flex has hip-hop credibility. He's been in this business for like 50 years. So, you trying to compare Flex to Whack 100? Really? If I was making videos for views, I would not be talking about MF Doom and MF Grimm. People are not going to know who in the world that is. A lot of people don't even know who MF Doom is right now while we're talking. No. One doesn't exist, and one has credibility in hip-hop. And just like I thought, people are not even checking it out. That is the realest beef you ever gonna hear. And just as I thought, people are not checking it out. Only people that's checking it out is real hip-hop heads. And that's why I made it. I knew that's not gonna break the internet. So why would I be doing stuff for views? Now I feel better. Now you know Wack ain't say that, because if Wack said it, Wack would have said, on Pyru! I saw Alien Covenant, and a lot of people are going to be disappointed. A lot of people will be satisfied. So, we'll take it from there. Well, they're doing everything to promote this fight with Walsh. I think Walsh is a little too small for Tank. I think Tank will walk through him. But Walsh could box. So if he can avoid and slip the danger, because Walsh do the shoulder roll too. Pow. Pow. I never review movies with a black lead for some reason. What movie has had a black lead that I did? I think Sleepless. Jamie Foxx, he's a black lead. I reviewed Sleepless. Boom! Conspiracy theory blew up already. Oh no! I did Birth of a Nation. Boom! Conspiracy theory blew up. I did Get Out. Boom! Conspiracy theory blew up again. Oh my God! He can't be stopped. Get Out had a white lead though. The guy was black. The guy was blacker than midnight, and you talk about the movie had a white lead. That guy was the blackest guy I ever seen on the screen. When all I could see was his teeth and eyes when he opened up, I said, man, he blacker than Wesley Snipes. And I'm like, they got him on the screen. That is great. That's an accomplishment. Normally a black guy, that black, all he gonna be doing is attack! Boom! And he laid out in the first 2 minutes of the movie. Yeah, that is a Section 8 fridge. I'm used to my other fridge. The one where I hit the button and got ice come dropping out. I'm used to them fridges. This is the Section 8 fridge. You ain't lying. But, you know, I'm a simple man, simple life, you know. Yeah, I'm going to do a review on Alien Covenant. I'm going to do it today. It's going to be on Screen Things. I'm going to try not to tell anything. And give away some of the secrets. I did do a video. I did a video live watching the fight. Go back and go through the timeline, sir. And then you get caught up. I watched that fight live with the people. We did a live chat of watching Klitschko versus Joshua. That's a very interesting question. YouTube took it down. Oh no, it's back up, baby. It's back up with a vengeance. It's been back up. I fought for the video and I won. Never gotten high. I think I got an accidental high one time. But I've never done any drugs. Smoked weed, took pills, mollies, ecstasy. Don't need that crap. No coke, nothing. I'm high off life. And one of the main reasons why I don't do drugs, this is the main reason why I don't do drugs. I have seen people on drugs. And for people who do drugs, the people that don't do drugs, you don't look like, you're not the same. You might think you're the same. You are not the same. You are not the same person as a person who's not on drugs. That's why I took pictures of people on drugs. I'm like, let me take pictures of them when they messed up. Then I'll show them the pictures when they sober. And they be like, that's me? Yeah, that was you. You thought that was cool. See how you got the back of your hand down that dude's wife's pants? You're like... That wasn't cool to do. That's why he threw you all the way across the room. And we found you, they had your head stuck up a giraffe's butt and you was going down the street. That's not the way to go. But people on drugs, man, they do some of the craziest things ever. Like the dude was hooked on crack and it was a blizzard outside. The car was the only thing keeping us alive. Everybody in the car like, well, you got your hand on the heaters. Woo. Man, it's a blizzard, man. We almost to the crib. You can't see nothing. And the dude was like, yeah, man. Yeah, y'all can just let me out right here. I'm like, dude, it's a blizzard. We going that way. What are you trying to get out the car for? We going in that direction. No, man, I'm good. Just let me out right here. I'm good. You know, I'm gonna see if I can pick up some weed or something before I can go back in. We'll take you there. No, man, I'm good. Just drop me off here, man. I'm good. Open the door. And then next thing you know, he get out the car and he's going, it's a blizzard. He got his coat on and he disappears in the blizzard. I'm like, me and my buddies, we all look like he's on crack. He's on crack, yep. It's crack. It's no weed. It's crack. Yeah, that's crack. That's crack right there. Yep, that's crack. Let's drive. Yeah, well, he's got to go. That's crack. That's crack. Yep. That's crack. Do I like fat women? I don't really judge a woman like that. I mean, there's women that's heavy set, that's thick, that can keep themselves up. Now, obese, no, you're not going to see me with an obese. We wouldn't work well together. We wouldn't mesh well together. I'll be, come on, baby, come on, get up, man. I can't help you put your shoe on. Oh, come on, I can't help you get your clothes on and lifting up fat so they can, that's just not for me. I can't deal with that. They got people that's like that can deal with that. I can't deal with obese because it doesn't make sense to me. Like the people, I can't get out of my bed. I'll be like, you can't get out your bed? Everybody around here walking around you and they allowing this to happen? Keep bringing you boxes and donuts and snacks? I'm embarrassed. I can't get out of bed. You should have, when you was on your way to 200 some pounds, they should have got your fat butt up and said, look, stop. Nobody bring her no more food. She gonna get out of bed. Watch. You ain't gonna get out of bed? Then you gonna starve to death. Because I ain't bringing you another snack. Your body gonna eat off all that fat that's on your body. Because you ain't getting another thing in this house. See, it ain't a lot of that going on. People let it get up to 500 pounds, 600 pounds. That's mean, Karceno. That ain't mean. I'm trying to save a life. Letting her eat her food till she blow up? That ain't saving nobody's life. You risking her life and death. To be obese like that, it is a choice. You made a choice to be in that condition. Nobody put you there. You chose to be in that position. I can't show you no mercy. I don't fat shame anybody. There's a lot of people that's fat. Some people are born like that. Some people like, they 200 pounds coming out the gut. Hey! Where the master chole? I mean, they coming out big. They big bone, you know? You gonna call a Hawaiian fat? He's Hawaiian. I know people that's look fat, got bellies and stuff like that, and I could outrun somebody who's skinny and quicker. It's not about that. No. It's called addiction, period. Everybody has an addiction. The world is an addiction, serving us our fix. We all have that thing we can't live without or we think we gotta have all the time. Some people are addicted to candy. I love candy. They can't cut candy out. Candy would be like, I'm on a no candy diet. Next thing you know, they right back with the candy. So all of it aligns with addiction. It's just that, do you have positive addictions or do you have negative addictions? Alcohol, drugs, you know, these things are negative addictions. And people just can't dabble in them. They have to too much of anything is bad for you. Too much television, bad. Right, I'm addicted to Sanaa Lathan, you know. I'm addicted to beautiful women. Like, I was like, and then they hold these, like, you know, some people need these, like, 12-step programs. Alcohol Anonymous or Drugs Anonymous. I want to go there because there's a lot of chicks in there I can hit. Chicks be in there hot as can be. The hottest chick. I just need help. I'll keep sleeping with everybody. I'll be, what's your addiction? I'd be like, I'm addicted to soda. I can't really put soda down. Something about a Coca-Cola, a cold Coca-Cola gets me through the day. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to cut it out. I know it ain't good for me, but this Coca-Cola is doing me in. I need help. Everybody be in there. I'm addicted to heroin, speed, or anything else you might have right there in that jar. Please get those M&Ms away. Those look like ecstasy. I want to eat the whole thing. I'd be like, listen, I don't think I should be there. Now, I had a friend who's convinced he's an alcoholic. And now for like 2 years, he's been sober, 2-3 years. And now it has all changed. Oh my gosh, Sean Craddock has shown up. It must be 5 o'clock. Well, this live chat has been going on for over an hour, Sean. We're talking about addiction. Now, I keep telling everybody has an addiction. Some people are addicted to different things. Some people have positive addictions, negative addictions. Drugs, alcohol. And I told him, I got a friend that's like 2 years clean and sober. I think like 3 years now. But the thing was, he became addicted to rehab. He was addicted. He was addicted to the rehab program. His thing and his problem is addiction, period. His thing is he get consumed in everything that he does. Well, that's what the alcohol program does. They turn you to Jesus. Whenever you go to these rehab programs, they turn you to Jesus. And most of them become the biggest Jesus freaks you ever known in your life. Because they have an addictive personality, so they taking the focus off the negative and put it towards like religion and God and everything else. And you know, being around this person, I got to see it firsthand. You know, it was like it's like they put him on Jesus for a week, and then next thing you know, God is talking to me. God kicked me in the butt and told me I shouldn't do this. God said this. God said I shouldn't have did that. God told me I shouldn't have. I knew I shouldn't have been there. God was like, nope, you got to go home. I'm like, here we go. Here we go. So now it's reading the Bible every day, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just some people become over-consumed in like 2 weeks. They whole addictive personality, they go right there and they ready to start preaching and teaching and helping other people. That's where the problem lies with the whole 12-step program. You got addicts trying to help other addicts who are not cured themselves. Then they was like, he's my sponsor. Next thing you know, he's like, I'm calling my sponsor now. Why? He had a setback. Addicted to music and hooping. That's it. Me, I'm addicted to movies. You know, I love the movies. I keep going back to the movies. Love watching theaters. I like the actual going to the show. The buying the popcorn. Everything. Everything about me is movies. The movies. Gotta love the movies. Oh, everybody scared Sean off? Sean about to get off of work. That's what it is. Gotta love the movies. What would we be without the movies? I mean, I've dated a chick that turned fat. If that's the kid, if that what y'all wanted. Like, She wasn't fat with me. She was thick with me. Now she's like, bum, 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 bum. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, who are you? I'll never forget, I was hanging out with a buddy of mine, and we were sitting at a bar, and we sitting there, and we just chilling, and we cracking up laughing about something, and these hands grab my eyes, and I'm like, let this be a chick, because no guy better not ever do this to me. And then I turn around, and it's like, bum, 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 hi! I'm like, who are you? Stop playing! You know who I am! And I immediately looked to my buddy, and he looking like, is this your girl? I'm like, nah, dude, this is somebody I was friends with. I recognize the voice now, and I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? I get up and give her a hug. It was like putting my arm around a building. Oh! I'm like, oh, how have you been? It's been great. You know, man, this is cool seeing you like this. How you been over the years? That's great. All right. Well, yeah, well, I'm just sitting here chilling with my buddy, man. You have a great day. All right, cool. Woo-wee! My buddy like, man, she was all looking into you, buddy. Look how she was looking at you up and down. You ain't changed a bit. You still fine. Thank you. I was like, oh man, I didn't know if she was gonna eat me or what. You look fine. If I dip you in some hot gravy. Oh, Jesus. Y'all gonna give me a heart attack thinking about that. I mean, she had no knees. She couldn't even bend. She was walking like this. Huh? What's going on? Uh-huh. Ooh, boo. Remember when we were together? Never. I don't remember that. What's up? Oh, you got the wrong house. That's all right. Yeah, somebody just came to my house. Wrong door. I think that was somebody trying to find out where I live. So I'm gonna have to cut this short. I don't like no wrong house stuff. People come check your doors to see if you live in there. Meek done found me. How did Meek get the money? Hold on. Oh. This dude going from house to house. Hold on. Did you find dude? Oh, okay. Nah, he ain't find him. Yeah, he found him. And I'm finna go get in my car and follow him. I don't play that. me to go? God, I want me to take care of some business. Get that braiding mask. Turn these lights out. I gotta grab old Betsy. Let me follow this dude right here. Somebody gonna pop up at my crib? I don't believe in accidents. What do you call the guy that chases the dream chaser? The dream chaser chaser? Yeah, I lost him because he's on a bike and he riding through the woods. But I know he's going back through the hood. I'm gonna go around the back way though. I'm gonna catch him. See, he over here probably from these trailer homes. I've been having static with these dudes anyway. That's why I always show up and pop over here, let them know I ain't scared. I got Betsy. Oh no, I made a mistake. It's school bus time. No. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Let's go. Let's get out of here. All the kids coming home from school. It's time to ride. No, this is the wrong time. Yeah, wrong time. I'll come back over here tonight. Have a conversation with him, with Betsy. Come on, man, I knew it. Knew it. All this school bus, man, I'll be here all week. Go all the way around. I know where they going to. I just want to beat him over there. Because he on a bike. I know exactly where he's trying to go. Every week. I'm strapped up like I'm about to up. Since we in the woods, you know, it's kind of hard to navigate. There's a back way that you can come, but people don't know how to take the back way. See, MapQuest ain't gonna tell you the back. This is where he should be, right here. Uh-huh. Come on. You here. Who you working with? There he is, too. Who's he working with? They just talking. I don't know him either. I don't know none of these dudes. Why they show up at my house talking about the wrong house? Fake walking the dog. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go, man. I'm gonna take some pictures so I can get some confirmation on these people. There they are too.